itself was grotty and some kind of shady characters around. Urine smell. It's probably the first time I felt just a bit more cautious, I think, hands on the pockets and that sort of stuff. So, but I'm sure once we get off the train, we'll follow en route to Herculaneum.
Grazie.
So we're always very cautious about pickpocketers, people who look a little bit shady. And at the Naples stop for about the train, I was at the cafe buying some water, and I saw this guy, African gentleman, at the top of the escalator, and he was just watching people. I could just tell that he was waiting for someone to look a bit vulnerable before he started checking their pockets, maybe.
You don't pay, go inside. It goes down for the ticket on the left side.
Okay, so the train ride is thankfully over. That would have to be one of the dirtiest, grottiest trains we've ever been on. It certainly needs a good clean, and the whole train network of the Circum-Vesuvia line certainly is very run down, and it just goes to show that the private infrastructure companies really can't run it as well. Mind you, the area around here is pretty bad. It's very, very third world almost. So we've arrived to Herculaneum, or in English, Herculaneum.
Herculaneum, like Hercules.
And we're now at the site ready to investigate. It is a lot smaller than what Katie thought, and it's a little bit smaller than what I thought. Probably could do it in about 10 minutes if you wanted to, but I reckon we'll probably be here for about an hour or so and have a look around, and then hopefully get back up the hill without getting robbed. Grazie. Okay, we're still in Herculaneum, wandering the streets and ruins, and they are much better than Pompeii.
They are. They're far more intact, and you can see lots of painted frescoes that are actually still standing and haven't crumbled, which is interesting.
And the buildings are a lot more intact as well. There's been a lot less restoration required here than in Pompeii. But we can tell by the city behind us how much more would actually be here if it was possible
underground
to continue excavating. But you can't do it because you'd have to remove houses, and you'd have to have a lot of money, and this area has absolutely none to spend on this. So it is good that they've done some, but I doubt they'll be doing any more for a very long time.
Yeah.
But it is a truly amazing place to come to and see. So here is an example of an excavation in the Herculaneum site, and we pan around it to the entire site, and following around down the street is the wall holding up the town above, a modern bluestone brick wall. And about 20 metres above us is the town, with streetlights and apartment blocks. But down beneath could be anything. So as we finish with our audio guide and have done a brief tour of Herculaneum, it's something I'd just like to show is how much volcanic ash actually came from Vesuvius. Down there where the vegetation is, that was the front, that was the ocean, that was the beach. And in the few days that Vesuvius was erupting, it filled and covered the town completely. And you can see here that they've actually created a bridge over the top because it's so deep and so thick, the amount that Vesuvius erupted. And in the background, only a few kilometres away, is Vesuvius, Mount Vesuvius, which did so much way back then to change this area, and actually extended the waterfront from the beachfront here a few hundred metres and raised the terrain by 100 metres or so.
Hi there. So we're inside this virtual reality museum about Herculaneum and Pompeii. I think I'd rather be back at the aquarium in La Spezia, and that's saying something because that was pretty crap.